Welcome back to another video, guys. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you 5 tips to increase your snowboarding skills 10 times or even more than that in the training park. So if you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced rider, make sure you guys watch all the way to the end because these tips are going to help you guys learn just so much faster, and it's really going to like jumpstart your career in snowboarding. So let's go. Tip number 1, riding switch. Riding switch is one of those things I wish I could have learned right away. If I would have done some of these drills I'm about to show you, I could have been riding so much better in the park. It would help me with my 180s, my 360s, my 540s, hop on a rail switch, just so much stuff. So riding switch is super important. And if you guys can learn it right away with these drills, it's gonna really just boost your career. So this is tip number 1, riding switch. So my favorite drills for these is when you're carving on the mountain, carve up the hill, do a nice little hop, land on your heel side edge, carve it around, switch it around. You just go back and forth. You can just vary with that, or hitting jump switch. Learn these tricks right away. It's gonna help you so much. And it's really useful. If you can ride switch, it's gonna be one of those things that's just awkward at first, but once you get it, you're gonna get it, and it's gonna be so nice. Tip number 2, ollies and nollies. If you can get these mastered too, they are huge because ollie and nollie are 2 different tricks that are honestly just super important for you to get absolutely stomped. So with this, I want you to learn them both regular and switch. That's why I'm saying the ollie and then an ollie. So the ollie is just you lift up your front foot while timing it with the rest of your body to pop up and over. That's the ollie. The nollie is the opposite. You lean forward with your back foot, you lift it up, and then you snap off the front. But if you can do these in both ways, switch and normal, it's really gonna help, and you're gonna just learn so much faster because I mean, it's just so stylish to hop onto something, switch with an ollie. If you can ollie 180 on someone, like, that is a really fresh looking trick. And so these are my second tip. Learn ollies and nollies, both regular and switch. There's some drills for this. When you're just going down the hill, just practice them. It's one of those things you just gotta practice till you get it. And it's gonna be super important that you guys get these down because it's just a really important thing to learn right away. Tip number 3, this is gonna be also super important, learning all 4 180s. Now, what I mean by all 4 180s is I mean back 180, front 180, doing them switch, so cab back 1, and what all the other complicated names are with that. Just learn all 4 180s. If you can get this down, it's also gonna be super important because when you're getting into more advanced tricks, like your 540, 720s, 900s, like all those big spins, you're gonna be feeling comfortable coming around any direction. Come around 540, that back 180 is gonna really help you get that last little bit. It's just, make sure guys, you get all 4 180s down. So you're gonna get your front 180, back 180, switch back 180, and then you switch front 180. And it's gonna sound hard, but if you can get really comfortable spinning all 4 directions, it's gonna be super helpful, and you're just gonna progress way faster than anyone else. That's why this video is called 5 tips to help you progress 10 times or even more fast than anyone else. And yeah, it's just really gonna help. Tip number 4, carving. Carving sounds boring and you're like, how does this apply to park at all? Well, let me tell you here. So carving, if you can get this down, you feel really good with your edge control. Maybe I should call it edge control instead of carving. But if you can get these down and feel super comfortable riding high-speed switch, high-speed regular, getting that carve down, making your little turns, there's so many different variants of carving, and it's super important you guys get these down because if you can carve really well, you're going to be able to have all your setups. And if you snowboard for enough time, you're going to know that your setup is basically the whole trick. If you can get your setup perfect, you're going to stop hopping onto the rail. If you can have a perfect setup going onto the rail, you're going to get locked on all the way to the end. So your setup and carving are super important. Tip number 5. Number 5 is going to be our biggest tip. This tip right here is going to help you with every big trick, figure, whatever it is you're trying to get over. This is going to be the one that's going to help you. This tip really applies to all 4 tips I already gave you, plus everything else you're ever going to learn. Visualizing, guys. Visualizing is such a big tip because if you can visualize what you're about to do, you've already done it. All you gotta do is just do it again. Now that might sound super dumb. It's like, dude, well, if I visualize a backflip, does that mean I can just go do a backflip? Well, honestly, kind of. If you can visualize the trick you're gonna do, it's gonna help so much. So when I was trying to learn 360s for the first time, I was absolutely terrified. I had no idea what I was gonna do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die, right? But then I'm like, okay, I just gotta cool down, visualize it. After I visualized it, I sent it for the first time and absolutely stomped it because I already knew. So if these 5 tips helped you, I really hope they did. I hope you guys got value with the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Subscribe it too because, you know, it really just helps out the channel. I've been messing around with this new style of content, and if this helps you, I just really hope you guys stick along for the journey because I've got a whole lot more coming. The season may be coming into an end, but these videos are sure not. They're coming all year long. Well, not like year soon, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Later.